Hi guys, this is Sweetie Dongle and welcome to my sweet life. It's the day of lockdown and everything seems breaking once again. The world is in pain and so are we. Everything going around has created this strange fear in us, but as the sunniest day comes after the heaviest rain, this shall also pass. We will be free again, but before being free physically, we need to free our minds. So what if we are at home? So what we cannot get out and live our life like we used to? We are so attached to our daily routine and lavish social life that we have forgotten that there is a beautiful life in our home too. How privileged are we that we are with our family, safe and sound in our own home? That is the safest place in earth today. In today's video, I'm going to share 5 activities that will help us to be productive and keep us engaging during this difficult time. The first activity is focusing on our mental health. Mental health is equally important as our physical health. If we feed them with right thoughts, it will let us live in peace. So, the first thing is to clear our mind from all those negative foods that we have been providing it. We are overwhelming our minds from all those good or bad information about the COVID situation. However, it is important to update about the situation from authentic sources rather than believing whatever we see and listen from whatever is served to us. So some activities that I like to carry on to have a good mental health is spending quality time with my family and pet. Rather than being active in the world of social media 24/7, I like to be in my own real world. I like to play with Tiny to pass my time and forget all my stress. This helps you to realize the real happiness and keeps you motivated during the difficult times. Another thing that I like to do is to read and write 30 minutes each in a day. Start reading about something you have no knowledge about or you would never bother if you were in your normal daily routine and see how it changes the way you perceive the world. It can be anything. It can be about history, earth, architecture, science, plants, anything that you have never considered before. I also take out some time to write my daily gratitude journal, and of course, writing ideas for YouTube is a daily cup of my tea. This helps me keep my mind organized and focus on the short-term goals. The second activity is recycling. Recycling helps us see the change in small things and also reduce waste in our home. I like to recycle the plastic bottles and make planters out of them. They give me a small sense of achievement, and it does not necessarily have to be only one thing. I like to save vegetable scrap and make fertilizer for my plants. I do not throw out the ketchup bottles, rather save them for water propagation. If you look around yourself, you'll find many ways to recycle and get something out of nothing. Organization is the third activity that I like to do. As we are at home now, we sometimes take this time for granted and procrastinate a lot. It's been weeks I have not organized my clothes properly. So using this time at home, I'm taking all my clothes out and arranging them in piles. After it's done, it looks far better and satisfying. Not just your cupboard, but it is equally important to keep your study or work table organized and clean. It is also a good idea to add some decorative pieces that will help you to stay organized. For example, a DIY file organizer to keep all your papers together is a good idea. This activity makes sure whenever you sit to work or study, the dirty and disorganized table won't demotivate you. Getting close to nature is something that I love to do. Are you feeling suffocated staying in your room in front of your laptop, working or studying or just binging on that popular series on Netflix? Then just get out of your room. Getting close to nature does not mean you have to step out of your house and go to a long drive. Try getting some fresh air in your balcony. Watch a sunrise or sunset from your terrace. Propagate plants that you already have. Nature around us, around our home, can teach us so many things. For example, propagating my plants teach me to stay patient. They remind me nothing happens in one day. You can't suddenly be mentally and physically fit in a single day with an hour of exercising. You can't be nothing today and everything tomorrow. And of course, a virus like this is not going away in a single day. So we need to keep the patience and hope for the best and continue the process of growth and change. Have you ever checked out old photographs of your and your families to feel motivated? Now you must be wondering, how does looking back to the old photographs bring productivity? This is how. Go and bring out those old albums and check out pictures of your childhood, of you being you. Feel those memories of decades old once again. These bring our authentic smile back to us. While you discuss the time when everything seemed alright, when we all were genuinely happy and there was no fear in our minds, you'll remember life is all about being happy in small things, and the best thing in lives are free. So what I decided to do is to go to my old albums and select some of my favorite photographs of me and my family and make a photo wall out of it. This is the wall that I see the first when I wake up every morning. So I wanted to fill it with happy moments that will keep me charged the whole day. This makes me realize that I need to stay home and do whatever I want and stay safe, not for me, but for all these smiles.